right, good morning, people. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Let me just make sure you guys can all hear me good. We've got Sammy in the background. Living the dream. Sammy's joined me at the office today. Good morning, guys. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Look at my little indicator here, guys. Look at this. I'm like a full coder here. I want to change this up a little bit. Like a full coding guru here. I was like, what about if we can make a little indicator that kind of shows us what the time frame, higher time frame closures are? Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday, guys. Gold having a lovely push off this hourly support here, guys. Share the indicator. No, you got to pay for it, man. It's $10,000. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Yeah, all right, yeah, fine. PayPal, yeah, PayPal. Nah, crypto. I don't want that PayPal garbage. You know, charge me back. I want crypto. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm no fool. Charging me back nothing. give me that crap crypto. I am in a little long here on gold, guys. Just on a combine. Just on a combine. Let me just see. But yeah, welcome back, everyone. Happy Tuesday, guys. Apologies, you guys knew I wasn't on the stream yesterday. I was feeling under the weather. I'm still not feeling fantastic, but we're still here. We're still here. We're making it happen. Yeah, too cheap. I know, man. I know. Look at this. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I am in a buy here. Just on a combine only. I'm long from 24.9 on the futures, which is just this 15 minute fake out play. I didn't want to take off my XFAs because it's pretty risky. You know, gold's had a pretty huge move down today. But I'm long from here on my XFA. Combine. What am I talking about? I'm long on the combine. Yeah, gold having a really decent push up here. Again, early moves happening on gold. Really early moves happening on gold. Again, you know, this started at like 5:45 London time, which is crazy early, but it's what we've been seeing a lot recently. Let me just get rid of this alert. But the whole reason for this trade was just, yeah, there was a 15-minute fake out, a big hourly support, and looking for price to come have a bit of a pullback after you had this massive sell-off here in Asia. That's all it really was, to be honest. I kind of was seeing this hourly, you know, grabbing lows, closing bullish, holding support. So as this hourly was wicking down, I saw the hourly 50-minute break back above. I was like, cool, let me give it a shot. My TP is pretty much here, to be honest, man. I just took off some there. I've just taken off a little bit. My TP is here. So I'm in for 2. I'm about to close 1 in a second. I'm going to do that now, actually. Yeah, I'm closing 1. I'm closing 1 contract. So we'll see how this runner goes. But yeah, that's all it was. There was some where are we? There were some great buys on gold yesterday in the New York session. We had some amazing buys yesterday. New York gave like 160 ticks or something. Pre-London gave like 250. Pre-New York gave, you know, what? I think pre-New York gave how many? 160 ticks out full 40 ticks. Nice. Now, no trades to me today in Asia, man. I wasn't really too interested in shorting gold. So, although it did have a lovely push down, I didn't short gold today, unfortunately. How's the migraine, dude? It's getting better, thank you, man. It's getting better. I thought it was from jiu-jitsu, but then I woke up this morning. I was like, yeah, it felt horrible. So, again, part of the reason why I'm trading in combine. I don't know, just watch and find out. Yeah, 40 ticks, nice chow. Beautiful work, man. Beautiful work. Let's let me get this. Look at me. I'm building scripts down here. I'm not. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Let's see if this works. I want to change this. There we go. All right. So now this is based off candle closures, which is pretty cute. Which is pretty cool. We'll see if it changes. If this 5-minute closes bearish, this should turn white and say bearish. Which is just having a little playing around with some Chat GPT scripts. So I've kind of set it so it would ooh, cursor AI. Really? Okay, man. Nice. I've never had to play around with it. I was like, oh, let me just quickly give this a test. I saw someone that had an indicator that looked pretty nice. It kind of showed what the high time frame closures were. I was like, let me stick this into Chat GPT and see if I can do it. And they were charging for it as well. It's done in Chat GPT in 2 seconds. Cursor.com. Okay, man. Cool. Could probably make it look a little bit nicer, maybe a little bit fancier. But I was like, oh, that'll do. Just says the 5 minutes bullish. I mean, probably don't need the 5 minute because that's what we want to be executing off. But it's just good, you know. Maybe if I don't know if it's good, I'll just create it. But I didn't create it. But probably don't need the 5 minute. But maybe we can just have like 15, 30 minute hourly. So I've kind of set the indicator so it will tell us if how the previous candles have actually closed, not how the current ones are open, because I don't care how the current ones are open. All I care about is how the higher time frame closed. So maybe we could actually add on the hourly there as well. Be a nice little gold scalp. So for the rest of the day, guys, plenty more trades coming. This is just a very small little pullback scalp here. What we are overall looking for the day is we're coming back down into major support. And this could be a potential hold area for this daily to hold like a morning star to see if you can squeeze back higher. We did have a very decent drop today in Asia. A very decent drop. A coal conservative. Yeah, I did have a... what did I have? I had some electrolytes and some paracetamols. Because I thought it was from doing jiu-jitsu yesterday because I sweated like absolute crazy. But I still had it this morning. Why don't you take trade every day? Why don't you get the... You're going in timeout. I don't have the mental space for this. 30-minute timeout. See you later. Second time you've asked a stupid question. Your question was, how many trades do you take a day? And then you said, why don't you trade every day? Well, why don't you just sit and listen? You haven't even seen to be able to make that assumption. There's no room for stupidity here this morning. We can't deal with it. I'm here coding algorithms over here, creating the trading algorithm, and you're asking stupid questions. Yeah, instant. Yeah, Johnny's made it for sure. Instant ban. Why do we take 10 trades an hour? Yeah, too early for these type of questions. My head's not feeling the best for these type of questions. Like, how do you know I don't trade every day if your question before was, do you trade every day? Crazy. Dark Aaron is in the chat. No, it's just no, you guys can't ask any questions, but when he keeps spamming the same stupid question, you can come back and think about what you've done in 30 minutes. What was I saying here? See, this is what I mean. It's just distracting when we're trying to make some nice gains here. So today in Asia, guys, we have had a pretty decent push down. Yesterday, you came down, grabbed lows, had a lovely push up. Yeah, trading view indicator. Now he's a coder. Yeah, I'm a full algorithm creator here. So yesterday we had some lovely buy calls in the New York session based off the fact that we were grabbing lows and holding major support. And today in Asia we pretty much opened and come right back down. So intraday we are pretty bearish. 4-hour time frame here on gold. Now I didn't sell today because I didn't really like this 4-hour support, but you can kind of see it did hold up pretty well. You had this break here yesterday. These were the New York buys where she came down, liquidated previous 4-hour lows and then flipped bullish. We had some liquidity levels around here. You hit that beautifully and then you closed back below, confirming fake out and continued selling down here today. So for this pre-London session, could we be coming down to re-grab these 4-hour lows? I mean, the 4-hour here did just close bearish unless this 4-hour engulfs back above and confirms a fake out, but that's, almost 4 hours away. So looking at this 4 hours just closed bearish. This to me, with this 4-hour opening and instantly pushing up, I'm like, okay, cool. Could this be a top wick for this 4-hour to flip bearish and come back down for a deeper retracement? Maybe come back down into 3,300. Yeah, maybe. Again, though, you know, this is huge hourly support. It's the reason I was taking these longs here. So if we're going to get some sells here on gold, let's see how we're going to react to pretty much where we are right now. You know, you just had a huge fake out there. You close bearish, you close straight back above. So I wouldn't be a seller here just yet. I wouldn't want to be a seller just yet. But I would be watching here to see how we're going to react around here. Let me fix this up. Make this 100. So if we close above, you know, I would actually really like longs for a retracement of this big Asian move down. Come up and pull back into this major head and shoulders. But with that 4-hour closing bearish, do we want to follow that? I mean, the thing is, you know, although that 4-hour did close bearish, we closed bearish at massive support. And that's kind of why I've been saying, you know, I don't really want to be a seller here on gold. But, you know, you would imagine, what do we typically do before, you know, we have a reversal? We come down, we liquidate lows, and then we have the push. So you reject once, we typically come down, grab lows before then. We have that big push here. You grab the lows, then you push. Not all the time here, so you didn't. You still had a big push up, so buyers break on the break back above here. Otherwise, if this 4-hour finds some resistance, there is the potential to sell. I know, yeah, I agree, Quinn. Yep. Daily morning star. I know, that's what I'm also looking at, man. Daily morning star to play back up into some daily highs. To play this huge range that we're in. It wouldn't be too crazy. Margin calls already this morning. It's not good. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I look at this daily, and that's kind of why I wasn't really too interested in shorting today. You know, you came down, you grabbed the lows, you held support. So I was actually looking for today to have a little bit of a bottom wick before actually buying up into yesterday's high. There's a pretty steep bottom wick here in Asia. I think if we do want to see some longs, I think closure back above here, and then we could actually get a very nice range play. Oh, look at that. There you go. The indicator's working. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Maybe we should actually, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to get rid of the 5-minute and add the hourly as well, and make it look more pretty. Let's see if we can make it look more pretty. Gold, we need gold to play out a little bit. So we don't need the 5-minute closure because we'll be watching the 5-minute. So we don't need to tell us the 5-minute. Yeah, it's a fun little indicator. Let's see. Let's see if it makes this nicer. Let's go. It's just I literally just put it into ChatGPT, man. Let's see. Is this gonna work? Oh, have I just broken it all? Let's see. I asked ChatGPT to make it prettier as well, so let's hope this is pretty. Oh, that's pretty. That's not bad. That's not. Wait, the hourly wasn't bearish. Oh, yeah, I guess technically it was. Oh, see, that's the thing though. I wouldn't, you know, it did close bearish, but that's not really a bearish candle to me. That is pretty though. Look at that. Is that a bit too big? Maybe. A bit too big, sir. Yeah, I know. I do, yeah. I said ChatGPT, it's a bit too big, sir. So let's see if it can fix it. And if anyone does want it, I can send it in. Like I say, I'm taking no credit from this. This is all ChatGPT. All right, I said make it smaller, sir. Let's see. Oh, all right, then take the piss. That's a bit too small. I think I prefer the other one. But it actually could be helpful. Yeah, all right, that'll do. That'll do. All right, guys, 100% win rate indicator for sale. Created this myself. I spent years creating this algorithm. Yeah, I wonder if you probably could. Like, you know, although this candle did close bearish, I wouldn't want it to show me that that's a bearish candle, because to me that's actually, you know, actually a nice liquidity grab to push up. I wonder if you can probably get really deep with this and, like, you know, get it to like code and tell you like when it grabs highs and lows, etc. as well. You could probably get pretty. I don't really have the time or desire to get that deep into it, but It probably could. Yeah, very pretty, yeah. Large size bet for stream. Alright. There you go. Yeah, that's actually a great idea. Yep. Add ATR to tight ranges and ranges to stay out of. Yep, that's a great idea. Keep asking it to go prettier and see what happens. I've seen when people do that with some pictures. Yeah, it's pretty funny. How do I rename this? How do I share this? Is there a way to share this? It writes better code if you call it sir. Yeah, I've copied and pasted the code, but I don't know. It's too long for me to send it in here. Yeah, with a Stripe payment link. So yeah, that's the plan of action for gold today, guys. You can see how we're going to react around this resistance. Longs from here are beautiful because you came down, grabbed lows, held support. But, you know, the 4 hour here did close bearish. So to me, at any point, if this re-breaks these 4 hour lows, there's the possibility for this to come all the way back down to that previous 4 hour wick, which is a minimum of 50 plus ticks. Paste it in code bin. Code bin. Wait, how do I do this? How do I do this? Click here to get started. Alright, let's try. Do I have to create an account or want to create an account? I mean, I could just give you the script of what I put into ChatGPT. All I said to ChatGPT was, can you create me a trading view script to show the 15, 30 minute and hourly if they're bullish or bearish based on the previous candle closure? And that was it, to be honest. But it could be useful. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. It's a really nice bounce here on gold, guys. Anyone else getting these? Anyone else getting long off this hourly support? It's a very decent push. Someone else asked me that today. Do I think price could grab previous daily lows? I don't really see a need to, because, you know, let's just clear all. Oh, I was going to say, don't get rid of my beautiful indicator. You know, yesterday, you know, shorts were nice because you came down, grabbed the lows. Then below these daily lows, longs were nice. But do I think today needs to come down and liquidate this low? I don't really see a need to right now. The only way I'd see a need to is if the 4 hour flips bearish, then I could be like, okay, cool. Now we could come down to these lows. There you go, Patrick, legend. Patrick just did it for you guys. So now I'm not, right now, I don't see a need to come all the way down here. The only way I'll consider that low is if this 4 hour actually flips bearish. And then I can be like, okay, cool. Because you can kind of see it here in the 4 hour. Look at this. We came down, grabbed the lows, and this is where we had that lovely push up yesterday. So do I see a need for us to come all the way back down there again? I don't think so. Let's give this a try. Ooh. That is nice. What's that? Bullish. Wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Grabbed highs and lows as well. Nice. Look at us gurus. So yeah, that's, you know, that's the reason I was, I mean, but then again, you know, I look at this 4 hour, and this has been a straight push down in Asia. I think our best bet right now is seeing how we react on this massive 4 hour resistance. If we start closing above, you know, I actually love longs. I love longs all the way back up into 33.50. But in order for us to take new buy positions, we probably want to see maybe even this 30-minute close above in 7 minutes. Potentially. I am still running some longs here. Got one contract long running right now. Just on a combine here. lovely little snipe there. Lovely sniper snipe. But yeah, where we're kind of coming into right now, you can kind of see, although I've got the line here, it's basically here. We're coming into big resistance right now. So if we break back above this, great. You know, we can be buying gold to play it all the way back up into at least these areas. Which closure back above here, you know, that's a 90 to 100 tick range. That's a very nice range. Yeah, get to work on it, man. Yeah, stay up all night working on it. Code it all night long. But you actually probably could code it to, like, say, like, grabbing highs and lows, like, or if it's been like a doji candle or something. It's pretty clever. He's a paper trader. Yeah, someone screenshot that. Was that news? I'm not too sure. It did flash that. It grabbed. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, doesn't stay for some reason. Yeah, that's cool. No, there's no. The thing is, there's no real news there. The big news for all markets is Wednesday. Wednesday's a really big day. Wednesday's a really big day. Okay, it's kind of annoying now. Sorry, indicate you gotta go. Whoa. A bit too big. Let me move this here. Wow, look at that. Holy shit. Oh, stonks were booming today. Wow. How do I get rid of this? Why does this shit always come up? How do I get rid of that? This. Yeah, wow, what a sell-off. That's insane. To be fair, you had an insane rip in Asia today, which I wasn't really expecting, because you're at huge daily resistance. So could this be time for a big pullback? I would like to see it, to be honest. I'd like to see a major pullback on NQ before seeing some new all-time highs, so I can buy more stonks. Someone's calling me, guys. 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I'm back. I'm selling my cargo. Sorry, I just had someone inquiring. Wow, Goldie's on a crazy move here, guys. Which is kind of tough. I was seeing, like, you know, how could we get back in this? 15-minute grabbed highs, held resistance, and just absolutely ripped here. I mean, the 30-minute did close above, which was nice. But would I take a new position here? Well, not really, because you're coming right into resistance. I was hoping this would close above, so we then could actually get in here. But gold is on a absolutely insane move here, guys. Absolutely insane move. Wow. Whoa, no way. Yeah, I agree, Matt. I agree, Sam. I agree. NQ's wild. Yeah, I mean, you got... That's what I'm missing. Has there been news that I've missed? Because you got gold absolutely ripping. You got NQ selling off like crazy. I'm assuming there was news, maybe? I don't think so. Nothing I can see. Which is nuts, because gold is absolutely ripping, and NQ and ES are selling off like crazy. And it looks like this 4 hour is going to be a 4 hour fake out. So for the London session, I mean, look at this, guys. You know, again, it came early, but that's what we've been seeing a lot recently. We've been seeing a lot of these moves come at like 4 a.m. London time. You're in the flip. Nice, Chris. Nice. Yeah, trades are not like Pokemon. You don't got to catch them all. Oh, up 8 ticks. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Did he? It fucking looks like it. It's absolutely crazy. I wish I took this on my Express funded account. I'm up 150 ticks here. I'm looking at 100 ticks here. Again, I'm unfortunately just on a combine. I can't make too much more. Actually, no. I'm going to have to close this, otherwise I'm going to make too much here on this XFA in a second. Not blocking 2,000. 42 ticks. Nice. Yeah, nice. That's insane, guys. Absolutely insane. I wish I took this on my, again, hindsight, on my Express funded account. I'm long from 23.3. That's insane. But in terms of like new positions since we've been on, there's nothing great. Because that 15, you know, that 15 grabbed the highs and the 15 grabbed the highs, never closed above, same as the 30. So to actually buy this current 30-minute candle was pretty tough. Yeah, tell the guy from yesterday to buy. I know. Too busy complaining. You could have got it. I closed 80 ticks. Yeah, nice. Beautiful work, man. Beautiful work. 80 ticks is huge. There's also what guard? Let me see. 400 made between flights. Nice work, Brad. Beautiful work, man. Flights paid for. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely insane move again, guys. It feels like, honestly, I think same time yesterday, the move was at like, what time is it at yesterday? 4:30 a.m. and then again at 6:30. 6:30 volume's back again. Yeah, I'm like, surely there was news. Made 670. Nice, amazing. I can't take credit for that. It's all you. Beautiful work. I'm kind of now watching these highs up here on gold as a potential liquidity target. Honestly, nah. It's so hit and miss that not really, to be honest, man. Like even sometimes pre-London, like pre-London last week was dead, but now pre-London this week, Monday and Tuesday, there's been insane moves. So it's so kind of hit and miss sometimes, which is crazy for a London move. London's been having just insane moves, absolutely insane moves. But not even London. It's like it must be like the Frankfurt Open. It's like pre-London is just having just nuts moves in the minutes. Any rejection here from is nice. Any rejection from here, people try and jump in short stops just sitting just above. Yeah, there wasn't there? Yeah, it might be early. Yeah, I thought that as well. I thought there was supposed to be some trade news. European morning trade. Let's see. Wow, look at that. So Forex Live have just said, I'm trying to scour the headlines for headlines leading to the drop here, but I'm not seeing much of anything. Only one that roughly fits the timeline is Israel striking the docks in Yemen's port again. That hardly ever mattered. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Am I out here on gold? Almost. Let me show you guys this. Again, like I said, I'm just in a combine here, unfortunately. If I was in an XFA, I'd be banking. An absolutely insane move here, guys. So I don't know. Maybe it's to do with that. I'm not sure. But yeah, honestly, like, I've even said to myself, like, I'm going to briefly start watching 30-minute closes at like 4:30 London time now. Because it's just been that insane. It's just been absolutely insane. I wouldn't be short on it now. I mean, maybe. Let's see. We got London Open. London Open, yeah, I mean, it's possible. You know, if we look at this chart here, it's like we just kind of bounce from one area to the next. You bounce off the support, bounce the resistance. You're just playing the range. I think I'm out there on Goldie, guys. I'm out there. 2,000 on the XFA. And this one maybe needs like another 1,500 to pass. Yep, I agree, man. In my 10 shoulders, yep. I mean, it made a lot of sense, right? You know, you broke out of the range here. You absolutely ripped high. I haven't quite squeezed these high. This is a pretty steep rejection here already. Pretty crazy rejection. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So again, you know, like I said, is this hourly actually going to close above this resistance, or is the 4 hour going to re-break back lower? It's a massive make or break level. Yeah, insane volume. Insane. Oh, again, look at this on ES and NQ. There's some pretty insane moves here, guys. What a ridiculous recovery already. Let me go time. Wait. Oh wait, not time. Interval. There we go. Yeah, I prefer. Yeah, it's hard for me to read the daily on gold right now. I mean, we could be like, you know, could we be looking for something like this, where we kind of hold this potential head and shoulders, and we break down and grab these lows? Maybe have a trend line coming up as well. No, I can't see anything personally. Oh, maybe here. Look, U.S. futures versus European early morning trade. Oh, is that the same one we had before? They changed the headline. Yeah, so the talks are going down in London today. I don't know what time though. Oh, there you go. Wait. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, I reckon. Nice. If you're on Topstep Trader, you're probably on the wrong contract, man. You need to be on GCQ 25. If you're not on GCQ, you'll be on a different contract month, and that'll be why. So again, you know, although this is a lovely push up, in terms of taking new positions, we can take new positions on the breakout here. 15 minutes still going to close above. Previous 30 minute couldn't quite close above. And we're coming back into huge resistance. Look at this, huge resistance. Major, major, major levels. 10 a.m. local. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, so markets could get pretty volatile today, guys. I wasn't aware that that was coming out today. Yeah, come back up that right shot. I agree, man. I think we might squeeze up one more time. So 15 minutes still closed above here. Could you be coming up to fill in this 15-minute wick? Maybe. If we want to buy up into this 15-minute wick fill, which could be a good trade, let's do it from at least down at here, a good level. Break-even point, you're talking about 50 to potentially 60. So you came down, just held this resistance. You may come down, squeeze the lows one more time. Then if you break back higher, you got some nice liquidity sitting around here as well. So I think if gold's going to see, you know, a big drop, it's likely going to squeeze these highs one more time. It depends if he's grabbed a high or low or not, to be honest. Like here, it hasn't really grabbed anything, so you can easily come up and grab it one more time. It would also depend on how the hourly closes. If the hourly closes like this, then I wouldn't even really consider it too much. Yeah, nice call on a 50 tick trade though, man. 50 tick trade's huge. Let's see. How does the market always know when I've left to make a cuppa? Nothing for hours and then crazy man step away for 5. Yeah, it's always the way, man. It's always the way, honestly. Sometimes it really does feel like that. I get that sometimes in Asia. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll watch a bit of Asia, but okay, cool, I'm going to walk away, give it some time, and I come back and like today it's just dropped like crazy. Hey Aaron, hey man, can you give me a trade breakdown of the trade? All it was is just hourly support. So you're forming massive hourly support. You grab the lows, you close bullish. So as this candle here was tapping into these hourly lows, I dropped down to the 15-minute to try and see something. So I was like, okay, cool. As soon as this 15-minute closes back above, I start getting long from around here. So it was all based off the hourly, and it was all based off price needing to come back up and have a retracement up into here. And I actually like longs overall because I know we're at huge 4-hour support. So huge 4-hour support, daily support, previous liquidity grab yesterday, hourly liquidity grab here, and then a simple 15-minute fake out for execution. And that was it, man. That was it. There. So where was it from? $3.3. Profit. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of wait, what? Two, 3, 3, 4.2. There. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of trading my XFAs before the major news tomorrow. That's why I've kind of been just playing around with these combines instead. And I may also be getting moved to live. So I'm going to do it. I don't really want to trade them before that. But to be honest, the buyers from here at like 620 was even nicer. Because that was the actual first breakout. Here you grab the lows, you closed bullish, you broke out the range, held it at support. Bam. Like that's a great, great, great buy. I would get in more longs if we could just maybe squeeze some 5-minute lows here. Wait for another 2 ticks, yeah. What do you mean, was it taking a community? You're asking, did I give a signal? If you're asking, did I give a signal? No. Um, 50-minute time frame, too many green. How do you mean, man? How do you mean? Oh, you mean like right now? Yeah, right now there's quite a lot here. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised to maybe grab some lows and then see if we can squeeze these highs here. I wouldn't be too surprised. Nah, you guys traded without me yesterday, so you guys traded pre-London without me today, so nah, I got full margin today. Update the indicator so it says buy or sell. I'll try my best, man. I'll stay up tonight I'll try and code it, try and get it going for us. Strategy to use? My strategy. Liquidity. Just link my account to yours. Deal. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. The higher time frame is key. Like, even here, you could have taken the 30-minute fake out. Once you close below and then close back above, great. You could have bought at 6 a.m. Like, that would have been a way nicer trade. Literally right as we jumped on. You could have taken that 30-minute fake out. Look how simple that 30-minute fake out was. Not only are you buying a 30-minute fake out, you're buying massive hourly support and an hourly liquidity grab. Like, look at that. It's so simple. You guys don't need me to tell you to buy that. Like, it's literally right there, right in front of you. Like, it couldn't have been easier. You had a solid push down in Asia. You're at daily 4-hourly support. The hourly's been grabbing these lows, holding support. Look, grab the lows, close bullish. Grab the lows. As this is rejecting, you drop down to 30-minute. Cool. 30-minute close below. You close right back above. As soon as this kind of opens, you literally just press buy, and you've just made 100 plus ticks. Like, it couldn't be easier. It was literally absolute textbook. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Yep, and an hourly morning star. Yep, 32 ticks. Nice. Yeah, and an hourly morning star. Like, literally, it's easy. Fake out lesson was a serious game changer. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what we like to hear. And you want to do the fake outs at good levels. Like, that was beautiful. It's probably going to be the nicest setup here for London. Feeling better, thank you, Jordan. Thank you. I wasn't feeling so great when I woke up this morning, but yeah, feeling better now. Thanks, mate. But yeah, like, you know, you don't even need to refine on, like, you don't even need to refine on 30 minutes if you really don't want to. Like, look at that. Just take that. Just see if it works. Give it. Just try it. Just see what happens. You know, you grab lows. You know, you see this candle here, grabbing lows, closing bullish, grabbing lows, holding support. Just buy it. Just give it a try. Give it a shot. See if it works out. And then you go, oh, cool, great. That trade actually worked out, and I made money on that. Cool. That was easy. Just, you know, sometimes you just need to give these trades a shot and just, you know, just see how they go. That's all I did. I was like, oh, cool, you're grabbing previous hour lows. Let me just give this a shot. I was like, oh, cool, that worked. Great. But most people are too scared to be wrong all the time that they hesitate and talk themselves out of a trade. But for me, I don't care about being wrong. I also don't care about being right. I care about executing. And that's what we do. So I'm pretty confident we're going to get another decent push here at the London. But it may take until the open now. NQ and ES having ridiculous sell-offs as well. Why is this not in the middle? It's kind of triggering me a little bit. Super agree about only using the 30-minute for targets and execution. I think what I said was a lot of the guys have been saying, you know, since they've been leaving the 5-minute alone, they've been having much better success on the 30-minute. So yeah, I say the 30-minute is great for kind of, you know, having your direction. Then yeah, you could just execute off the 30, or you could refine it on the 15 and 5. But if you do a lot of your confirmation on the 30-minute, yeah, you're going to get a lot of easy trades. But the only thing with doing your execution on the 30-minute and stops on the 30-minute, it means you just actually have to hold them trades. If you're trading off the 30-minute, but you know you're securing like 20 ticks, then you're never going to be profitable. So if you want to trade off the 30-minute, which I think is great, you have to be able to hold your trades. If you trade off the 30-minute, but then you know you start managing your trades on the 5-minute, well then you're going to have a huge stop loss with a tiny TP. So I think the 30-minute is fantastic, but you have to be willing to hold until them 30-minute closures. Gold come up and squeezing this liquidity level here, guys. Anyone who's selling here getting squeezed out? If this had come down to grab the lows, you maybe I would have taken another little quick scout there. Thanks, Clarence. Yeah, of course, man, of course. No worries. Yeah, 43 and then 49. Yep. Yeah, looks good to me. I think the more you reject from these highs, the more likely you're going to get people trying to jump in shorts here. The higher chance you are to squeeze this. I would have held some runners, but I can't make much more. That was a very, very, very nice run. Again, like I say, you know, what, London last week, I think there was, you know, 1 or 2 good opportunities pre-London. This week, Monday pre-London was insane. Today, pre-London's been insane. So, you know, you got to be okay with these market flows. Like sometimes London Open might be quiet. Sometimes pre-London might be good. Sometimes, you know, London Open pre-London might be quiet. London Open might be good. You'll be very agile in these markets. I've never really found a time where gold is like, yeah, gold always moves very well at this time. Gold does what it wants. You just got to be ready for it. And you get ready for it by watching higher time frame closures. Yeah, it is high because more so because you're now rejecting from here. So I'd imagine that's what most people are trying to do. But yeah, this was enough of a grab here to short this down. But once you start coming close to it again, yeah, this is what I imagine most people are trying to do. You doing what they stream? You are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Mikey. I will not. But look, I didn't get this whole push down in Asia today. I just wasn't really too interested in selling. But guess what? Once you come down, start grabbing some lows and breaking out, cool. I'll take the longs. And who knows? Could you maybe come back down to these lows again? Maybe. Yeah, that's the game, Nick. That's the game. Identifying the no trade days and identifying the good trading days. Because when days like today come along, you know, you're making great money. But it's more so the days where, you know, price isn't as clear. You know, you need to know when to walk away. But like I said, you could take 1 or 2 trades of these a month and you're making great, great, great money. You know, this whole move up, you know, say if you got it from here to here, you know, that's a 120 tick move at just one contract. It's a $1,200 trade where you could take 1 or 2 of them a month and be making great consistent gains. I think most people just have the gambling mindset of, no, I need to be trading multiple times every single day. And then they wonder why they're not making money. It's going to be very hard for you to consistently make money in the markets if you're trying to trade every single day. Not only that, it's also incredibly stressful, and it's also not necessary. Like, the less I trade, the better I perform. Yeah, I need to see a little bit of pullback, man. Yeah, for sure. See how this Audi's looking like it's going to close very bullish here. So yeah, we need to see a bit of a pullback, and then we'll see if we can continue buying London Open back up into like what, 33.25 ish, just to get a good stop now. Yep. Or you could miss them. Yeah, I mean you could if you don't have a plan and poor execution, for sure. On a 400 TP, I'm out. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. You guys on YouTube, drop a like for the stream. We'll be back here tomorrow as well. It's the first pre-London session back today. Goldie's had a crazy move here. Again, it kind of came at more like 5 a.m. though, to be honest, 5:30. I don't know. I'll be interested to see NQ at the London Open, to be honest. I'm interested to see if you're going to actually hold the support and pull back higher, or you're actually going to come down for a bigger hourly wick fill. To me, I wouldn't be too surprised to see this next hour come up for a little bit of a top wick, and then see if you can come back down and fill in all of that wick. Like, that wouldn't be too surprising. But yeah, if we're going to trade gold, yeah, we can actually have a really nice inverse head and shoulders play here. Look at this. And then great, we could be playing it back up into these areas. So if we can come down here, pre-London, remember, it's still an hour to London Open. Then London Open, if we can continue buying, amazing. Takes captured, amazing. You guys are getting some pank on these plays. All right, YouTube guys, I'm gonna wrap up there. I'm gonna go get ready for the Topstep stream. So if you guys want to see me continue to trade the London Open, I'll be live on the Topstep channel in about 30 minutes. So head over to Topstep. You guys will see the scheduled stream, and I'll see you guys there, and we'll trade the London Open. and we'll see what we get for the rest of the day, because I think we're going to have plenty more opportunities here at the London Open. So I'll see you guys over on the Topstep YouTube channel. See you guys soon. Peace.